everybody, my name is Gammy, and welcome to, what I like to call Retro Week, or Retro Day. I don't know what to call it just yet, but we are playing, an older game. You know how I played a Funkin' mod recently? Based on Doki Doki Literature Club? Well, we're playing that today, but also before then, I do have a surprise in store. You know how I said that this model looked a little too creepy? Well, I'm about to fix that. Ta-da! See, I told you I would make it look cuter. Isn't my model so cute? Anyway, besides that, we're gonna finally get into the game. And as you can see, this game is not suitable for children or those who are easily disturbed. Individuals suffering from, oh, well, that kind of tells you. There's a warning for this game, as you can see. So, agree that you're at least 13 years of age. I'm 22. I hate that I did that almost perfectly. New game. Enter your name. Damn it, yes, that's my name. Hey! I see an annoying girl running towards me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. I do warn guys, this is a dating game, so there's a lot of talking. That girl is Sayori, my neighbor and good friend since we were children. You know the kind of friend you never see yourself making today, but it kind of works out because you've known each other for so long? We used to walk to school together on days like these, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up. But if she's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. However, just sidle an eye in front of the crosswalk and let Sayori catch up to me. I have to get a drink. I'm drinking hot chocolate. I overslept again! But I caught you this time. Maybe, but only because I decided to stop and wait for you. You sound like you were thinking about ignoring me. That's mean. Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them thinking we're a couple or something. Fine. But you did wait for me after all. I guess you don't have it in your heart to be mean even if you want to. Whatever you say, Sayori. We cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute. By the way, have you decided on a club to join yet? Club? I told you already, I'm not interested in joining any clubs. I haven't been looking either. That's not true. You told me you would join a club this year. Did I? I'm sure it's possible that I did in one of our many conversations where I dismissively go along with whatever she's going on about. Sayori likes to worry a little too much about me when I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average while I'm spending my free time on games and anime. I was talking about how I was worried that you wouldn't learn how to socialize or have any skills before college. Your happiness is important to me, you know. And I know you're happy now, but I die at the thought of you becoming a NEET in a few years because you're not used to the real world. Sayori, that's mean. That's an offensive word. Oh, I do warn, I'm an adult. This video is not for children based on the contents of this game. I'm an adult, I curse. It's not my fault if you get in trouble by your parents. You trust me, right? Don't make me keep worrying about you. Alright. I'll look at a few clubs if it makes you happy. No promises, though. Will you at least promise me you'll try? Yeah, I guess I'll promise you that. Yay! Why do I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? We love Sayori, though. We love her. More than that, I'm surprised I even let myself relent to her. I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind at least a little bit, even if she does exaggerate everything inside of her head. Oh, if you have seen this game, no spoilers, because people watching may have not ever seen this game. I have, so my responses are gonna be a little dulled out because I've seen this game before. And I'm calling this retro because this was really popular on YouTube like years ago. Markiplier and Jacksepticeye both played it. So I'm playing this for retro because I haven't really been doing well in my life. I've been going through some stuff at home. I am no longer with my girlfriend. I'm still technically with my boyfriend, but he's gone. So I don't know how to kind of deal with that right now. He's not gone, like he didn't die or nothing. It's just, well, he didn't unalive. But he's gone for the moment. Maybe he'll be back, maybe he won't. But I haven't been doing well. I've been feeling really lonely because of it. And I'm playing this to kind of remind myself of when I used to watch YouTube back in the day. And watch people play this. So, this is mostly just to ease my mind. And I hope you all enjoy it as well. Also, if you're dealing with any of the topics in this game, please get help. I'll explain more later. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. Sayori wants me to check out some clubs. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Hello? Sayori? Sayori must have come into the classroom while I was spacing out. I look around and realize that I'm the only one left in the classroom. I thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting here and spacing out, so I came in. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed. You don't need to wait up for me if it's going to make you late to your own club. Well, I thought I might need some encouragement, so I thought, no what? Well, you could come to my club. Sayori. Yeah? There's no way I'm going to your club. Mimi. Sayori is the vice president of the literature club. Not that I was ever aware that she had any interest in literature. In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club. Since she was the first one to show interest after all, after the one who proposed the club, she inherited the title Vice President. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. Actually, that's not true. I love reading manga. I don't care if y'all don't consider that literature. Yeah, I'm going to the anime club. Come on, please. Why do you care so much anyway? Well, I kind of told the club yesterday I'd bring in a new member. And Natsuki make cupcakes and everything. Don't make promises you can't keep. I can tell if Sayori is really that much of an airhead, or if she's so cunning as to have planned all of this out. I'll let out a long sigh. Fine, stop by for a cupcake, okay? Yes, let's go! And thus, today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. That's such the iconic line from this game. I dejectedly follow Sayori across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit being used for third-year clubs and classes and activities. Sayori, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. I choked on my drink. Everyone, the new member is here. I told you, don't call me new member. I glance around the room. Welcome to the literature club. It's a pleasure boy. Way to kill the atmosphere. Ah, what a nice surprise. Welcome to the club. All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls! It's such a male response. I know the main character is supposed to be a guy. What are you looking at? If you want to say something, say it. Sorry. Natsuki. The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year. She's also the one who made the cupcakes, according to Sayori. You can ignore her when she gets moody. Sayori says that quietly in my ear, then turns back towards the other girls. Anyway, this is Natsuki, always full of energy. And this is Yuri, the smartest in the club.
Don't say things like that.
Yuri, who appears comparatively more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayori and Natsuki. Ah, well, nice to meet you both. Sounds like you already know Monica, is that right? That's right. It's great to see you again. Monica smiled sweetly. I can't do a robot voice, otherwise I would. If you've seen the game, you know why. The Game Grumps got me on that. We don't know each other well, we really talked, but we were in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic, basically completely out of my league. So having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little... You too, Monica. Come sit down. We made room for you at the table so you can sit next to me or Monica. I'll get the cupcakes. Hey, I made them! I'll get them! Sorry, got a little too excited.
Then how about I make some tea as well?
I'm trying really hard to make Natsuki and Sayori sound different, but that's really hard. I try to give them both a higher voice than my regular, because Monica's my regular, like, that's right. Very simple, very proper. Sayori's just like, Yuri is the,
Don't say things like that.
the very soft and deep part of my vocal cords. And then Sayori is like this weird middle of Natsuki and Monica. But I'm trying to give her I'm trying to give her a little bit of a little girl accent, I guess. Kind of give her, like, I don't know how to explain it. Sayori mentioned it's whitened so that there's one space next to Monica and next to Sayori. Just checking the time. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room where Natsuki grabs a wrapped tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, and I take a seat next to Sayori. Sorry, I was drinking the hot chocolate. Okay, are you ready? Ta-da! I'm just doing the gas because I can't do the what? Fill a dozen white fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. The whiskers are drawn with icings and little pieces of chocolate are used to make the ears. So cute! I had no idea you were so good at baking, Natsuki. Well, you know. Just hurry and take one. I'm giving her little, like, the bratty kid. But that doesn't even sound right. Sayori grabs one first, then Monica, then I follow. It's delicious. Sayori talks with her mouth full, and has already managed to get icing on her face. I turn the cupcake around in my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. Natsuki is quiet. Can't help but notice her sneaking glances my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? Finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki. Were you thanking me? It's not like I... Haven't I heard this somewhere before? Made them for you or anything. I thought you technically did. Sayori said... Well, maybe. Not for you, you dummy. Alright. Give on Natsuki's weird logic and dismiss the conversation. Yuri returns to the table, carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us. You keep a whole tea set in the classroom? Don't worry, kid. Jesus. I can't breathe. I'm having such a hard time talking. Oh. Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I guess. Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. That's not... Insulted, Yuri looks away. I mean that, you know... I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but at least I enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Monica raises an eyebrow, then smiles at me. Monica, leave me alone! So, what made you consider the literature club? I was afraid of this question. Sometimes, something tells me I shouldn't tell Monica that I was practically dragged here. Well, I hadn't joined any clubs yet, and Sayori seemed really happy here, so... That's okay, don't be embarrassed. We'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the literature club, it is my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. Monica, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You could probably be the board member for any of the major clubs. Weren't you a leader of the debate club last year? Well, you know... To be honest, I can't stand all the politics around the major clubs. Feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and the publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. And if it encourages others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream. Monica's a really great leader. Yuri nods in agreement. Then I'm surprised there are more people in the club yet. Must be hard to start a new club. Well, you could put it that way. Not many people are interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new, especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident that... Fuck, I can't read! God! Hi, what up? I'm Gammy, I'm 22, and I never fucking learned how to read. I also don't know if the chocolate's helping me through. Well, it's warm, I thought it would. God, I gotta quit smoking. I'm kidding, y'all. I don't smoke cigarettes, I just vape. There's a difference. Also, don't pick it up. Bad habit. I'm confident that we can all grow this club of... We can all really grow this... Oh, that is what it says. Okay. I'm confident that we can all grow this club before we graduate. Right, everyone? Yeah. We'll do our best. You know it. Everyone enthusiastically agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monica must have really worked hard just to find these three. Maybe that's why they're all so delighted by the idea of a new member joining. Though I don't really know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature. So Gammy, what kind of things do you like to read? Well, considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. Looks like she wanted to say something, but she keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the tip of her teacup with her finger. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. But you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually impress me as well. Oh, like the game? Like the game, Yuri? Is it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. I read a horror book once. I desperately grasped something I can relate to at the minimum level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock. Really? I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. For someone as gentle as you. I guess you could say that. But if a story makes me think or takes me to another world, then I can't really put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. Ugh, I hate horror. Oh, why is that? Well, I just... Natsuki's eyes start over to me for a split second. Never mind. That's right, you usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What? What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting? It looks like you were working on a poem called Don't Say It Out Loud! Give that back! Fine, fine. Your cupcakes and your poems. Everything you do is as cute as you are. Sayori slides up behind Natsuki and puts her hands on her shoulders. Sayori, back up! I'm not cute! Natsuki, you write your own poems? Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime? No! Natsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. Aw, not a very confident writer yet. I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing. I'm dying. Well, not yet. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe you share one of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. I guess it's the same for Yuri. Oh, I really wanted to read everyone's poems. I'll sit in silence for a moment. Okay, I have an idea, everyone. Natsuki and Yuri look quizzingly at Monica. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. The next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. That way everyone is even. Yeah, let's do it. Plus, now that we have a new member, I think it will help us all get a little more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of the club. Isn't that right? Hold on. There's still one problem. Huh? What's that? Now that we're back to the original topic about me joining the club, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join this club. Sayori may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. Still have other clubs to look at, and I lose my train of thought. All girls stare back at me with dejected eyes. But defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? That's it. If writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls, right? Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. One by one, the girls' eyes light up. Yay, I'm so happy. Siri wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey!
You really did scare me there for a moment.
If you really just came by for a cupcake, I would have been super pissed. Then that makes it official. Welcome to the literature club. Thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share. I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Yeah. Can I impress the class star Monica with my mediocre writing skills? I'm not gonna say spoilers. Hey, since where are you here? Do you want to walk home together? That's right, Sarah and I never walk home together anymore because she always stayed after school for clubs. Sure, might as well. Yay! With that, the two of us depart the classroom and make our way home. The whole way my mind wanders back and forth between the four girls. Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course, Monica. Will I really be happy spending every day at school in the literature club? Perhaps I'll have the chance to go closer to one of these girls. Alright, I'll just need to make most of my circumstances and I'm sure good fortune will find me. Guess it starts with writing a poem tonight. Okay. And I am saving. And I genuinely want people's opinions, so I'm going to end here. And y'all tell me in the comments who you want me to write a poem for. Because I honestly want to see what y'all's opinion are on the girls. Because I've played this game before and I know who I would choose. So I really want to hear y'all's opinion. But we'll have to save that for next time where we write our poem for the next day. And like I said, no spoilers. No spoilers, because some people haven't seen this game. But anyway, I hope you all enjoyed this episode, and if you would like to play the game for yourself, it's free on Steam. But thank you all so much for watching, and I really hope you all liked it, and I will try and make another episode soon. But thank you all, and I will see you all in